you can change the gear from one to another without breaking the system. So you can go back and forth like this. This is the 2024 Toyota Yaris limited edition, and today I'm going to be doing a POV drive and giving you some driving impressions. I'm going to show you the car from the outside first. It's a little bit windy, but we'll have to deal with this. As you can see, we have the LED lights. We have these, I think they were 16-inch wheels. And yeah, it's very cool looking, very nice design, pretty much the same as the previous one. Actually, the difference that comes with the new model is that it doesn't say hybrid anymore, it says HEV. And yeah, so we're gonna start the car. Just put the key in, start, and it's ready to go. And we're gonna leave the side of the road here. As you can see, we have the wireless Apple CarPlay, we have wireless Android Auto, and it is very nice that we got these options finally for this car, so you don't have to hassle with your phone anymore. And yeah, this new version, it's pretty much the same as the previous one. The only difference is that one of the models comes with the 130 horsepower engine. This is still the 116 horsepower version, so it's the same as the previous ones, but we do have the new interior in terms of the technology it comes with. So we're gonna do a little turn here. And while I drive, you can really hear the sound insulation. It's not the quietest car, but it is still a very small car, which is understandable. They usually come with fairly minimal sound insulation. But yeah, like always, it feels very smooth to drive. The steering wheel is nice and premium feeling. And you have the Apple CarPlay, which is probably pretty familiar for all of you. You have Google Maps, you have Spotify. Very easy to use. Change the lane here. And yeah, they say that the combined consumption for this car is around 4 liters per 100 kilometers. And for a 1.5 liter gasoline hybrid engine, it's pretty good consumption compared to a lot of different cars that have smaller engines and they use more fuel. So Toyota really nailed it with this. And it packs a lot of power. It's not a slow car, so you won't stay behind with this one. Also, we have the adaptive cruise control, active lane keep assist, and a lot of other different features. For example, the heated steering wheel is very nice to have, especially in cold climate weather. It's a day saver for me personally to have the heated steering wheel. It has automatic high beams and all that kind of great stuff that Toyota now puts on most of their models. What I have noticed is the regenerative braking is a lot stronger in this one. Now that I was coming to a stop, it clearly slowed on its own way more than it did before. And now we have the USB-C ports on the center console here, so that is something that a lot of different manufacturers are putting in their cars. It's pretty much a standard port these days. And yeah, the visibility is very good. There's big windows, there's a clear view to the back. We also have the automatically dimming rear view mirror. And yeah, pretty much all the basics you want for a car. Very smooth car, very nice to drive. If you're considering a small car, these go for around 25,000 euros. And the best thing about this, the Yaris model, is that they keep their value very well, and I think they're gonna keep it even better with these new features it has. It just makes the car feel very advanced. It's not the Yaris we had in 2003 anymore. It's a proper car. So we're gonna do a little turn here. You can hear the rocks hitting on the car while we drive on this road. There's a bit of sand everywhere, and you can hear it pretty clearly. But like I said, there isn't much sound installation. The beautiful thing about this Yaris is when you can change the gear from one to another without breaking the system. So you can go back and forth like this. So it's very easy to make a U-turn or like turn your car in a tight spot. Obviously it's a small car, it doesn't have a big turning radius, but anyways, it's very easy to maneuver. Now we're driving in normal mode. You have the different drive modes. You have normal, you have eco, and you have power. And the power mode gives you a little bit more responsiveness. And it's just very easy to go around, and it really screams at you when you start driving with the power mode on. Little Yaris going full on. You do have different options for the actual speedometer, so you can change the appearance on it. I can show it to you in a second. So we come to a stop here. It doesn't let you choose it while you're driving, so you have to come to a stop, and now you can choose it. Let's see if we have time. Nope. Here. So yeah, so the blue one is actually the standard instrument cluster you get. So we're going to be driving a little bit with that so you can see how it looks. And then you have the different options. You can see the hybrid system going. You can see if you have any music on. Here you can see the adaptive cruise control, which mode you have it on. You can adjust the distance that you have on the car in front of you, and then you can get the actual consumption numbers here. So now it says 7 liters per 100 kilometers, but if I really drive it like a normal person on eco, that most of you are probably gonna do, then let's see what kind of consumption rate we get. So this is a brand new car, actually just has a about 20 kilometers on it, so it's straight from the factory. One of the first ones we have here in Finland. And yeah, now I'm driving normally, going around 55 kilometers an hour, and it's showing me, well, it's just going down. It said 3.6 liters per 100 kilometer, now it's at 2.8. And imagine if you drive this every day, just taking it easy, and you can get a very low consumption rate. Now it says 2.3, so it's ridiculously low. It's just going down. Of course, now it's going mostly with electricity only, but that's what it's gonna do when you drive in the city, for example, and just drive normally. It will mostly go with electricity only. Of course, if you get on a highway, the car will use a lot more of the gasoline engine it has, but because it's a 1.5 liter engine, it's not going to be consuming too much, and it has just enough power to keep the momentum going without it feeling slow or unresponsive. And another feature is now it's braking on its own, so if it sees a car in front of it and you let off the gas, the car starts to slow itself down. So it's using the radar it has for the adaptive cruise control. It's using the same radar to detect the car in front of you, so when you let off the gas, the car starts to slow down itself. It's a very nice feature. Once you get used to it, you cannot get over it. So yeah, this is gonna be the video for today. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like the video, then please subscribe. 99.5% of you guys aren't subscribed, so if you like my video, it will really help me out keep making these videos. And yeah, see you guys on the next one.